Hi dear audience, in this short video we would be discussing about the differences between the true experimental design and quasi-experimental design. First we focus on the true experimental design. What does it mean and which type of the our experiments are the true experimental designs. For example, when we conduct the study, then we employ a treatment on a particular subjects. Then we divide and we want to know the different impact of something on the on a some selected randomly selected population. Then we do divide that population into two groups. One is considered as the control group and other is considered as the treatment period experimental group. To the control group we do not provide the treatment, and to the experimental group we apply the treatment, and then we come to our conclusions. For example, if we are conducting study on the impact of cooperative learning on the efficiency of the students, then we divide. If our class is of the 60 students, then we divide 30 students and we select randomly 30 students and consider them as a experimental group, and the other students, 30 students, are considered as a control group. We do not provide those strategies of treatment to our control group. We do provide treatment only to our experimental group, and then we get the results of that experimental group and we come to the conclusion of the study. While in that quasi experimental group we do not select our population randomly and we don't divide that population into two groups. We consider all the population as an experimental group. Means, for example, if we have a student of the 60 students class and we are going to take them as quasi experimental group, then we would be taking a pre-test and then we would be applying our strategies to the whole class. Then we would be coming to our conclusions of the study. For example, and there is also the rationale that why we use quasi experimental group and in which situation the quasi-experimental group is considered as the best one and the natural one as well. For example, in our scientific studies, it's possible that, for example, if I want to know the impact of a particular medicine on the for example on a population, then I would be measuring, I would be giving treatment to the particular one and not treatment to the other one. So this division is possible on empirical and scientific experiments. But when in the terms of language studies, in the term of large classes, experimental group is not possible. For example, is it possible for a teacher to divide his class into two groups while the same teacher is teaching in the same classroom? So in that context, we take the whole class as a quasi-experimental group. Means first we take a pre-test of the whole class. We apply those strategies of the cooperative learning, and then we get post-test, and teacher observes those changes, those observations which are going to enhance their results. So quasi-experimental groups are very effective and useful in the large classes, in the social sciences, when man has no control over the controlling the context, beyond context. For example, if you are on a road, in a market, then you cannot divide your population into controlled and uncontrolled. In that sort of the population, you don't have the control over your population. You just treat the everything. For example, if you are going to know for example, if you are going to get data of the wearing mask in the market, So you just do observe that you convince the people on a particular wearing of the mask in the market, and the some people's reaction would be the different one, while other would be complying one. So the basic difference is that of the control and random selection. In true experimental group, uh, uh, we have a control on the our population. We select them randomly, while in quasi experimental we don't have a control to our population. We can not divide the population in some particular significant divisions. So in large classes where we are going to and have don't control of our population, we do the experiment of quasi experimental group. So Erica, if you are going to conduct your study, then you have to do like this, that you first you get uh, select a particular class in which you are going to do the experiment, and then you get a pre-test and keep the record of those pre-tests with yourself, and then teach that class for 40 days or 30 days, and then you do your observation of the whole class. Means in that quasi experimental group, your whole class would be considered as a uh, uh, pre-treatment population and after treatment population. You are not required to divide your class into two different groups as experimental and control group. So if you have any question, you can ask me. I would be there to answer that.